The next big beauty influence, how the rising cost of living will impact consumer purchasing habits, and the future of colour cosmetics and makeup. That and more on today's episode.
Want to know what's next? For over 2 decades, we've led the world's most influential brands to create the right products at the right time for tomorrow's consumer. This is WGSN's Client Questions Answered.
Hello and welcome to the show where our experts from around the globe unpack your biggest challenges. This week is extra special. Following our Beauty Live event in May, we've collected some great questions to share with you, and we'll be taking a deep dive into all things beauty for the next 2 episodes. I'm Carla Bazzashi, President and CEO at WGSN. Let's get started. Our first question comes from a client asking, apart from C Beauty from China, K Beauty from Korea, and J Beauty from Japan, which region has a strong influence on the beauty industry? For this one, I'll be passing over to Megan Bang, our strategist on beauty based in London. Over to you, Megan.
A region we think is going to boom in the next few years is Africa. There's a rising consumer interest in regions that harness local ingredients and infuse them with science-backed formulations, and Africa delivers on this. Africa possesses abundant resources, ancient traditions, and scientific methods that create truly innovative products. It is important to note, though, that with 54 countries in Africa, there's a lot of variation within the region, boasting biodiverse ingredients and differing approaches to beauty. With South Africa acting as one of the continent's largest contributors, with a projected market value of $16.6 billion by 2024. Another key region to look at is India. India is also a booming market, with a projected market value of $20 billion by 2025. Social media usage in India is growing at a rapid pace, and Indian beauty creatives are rising in popularity every day. These 2 regions will be key trend leaders through their approaches to ingredients, beauty rituals, and blending innovative science with ancient formulations.
Great stuff. Thank you, Megan. Our next question comes from a client asking, everyone is so concerned about rising inflation. How do you think the cost of living will affect beauty consumers' purchasing behaviour? This is the perfect question for Claire Varga, our Director of Beauty. So let's head to London to hear from her now.
While the lipstick index will definitely hold true and consumers will continue to treat themselves to small cosmetic purchases, consumers are going to be looking much more closely at their discretionary spending on other beauty categories such as skincare or bath and body. It's not that they're going to stop spending, they're just going to be a lot more considered in their approach and their choices, and they're going to be looking for products that are better rather than cheaper. To win consumers over, you need to focus on the 3 E's. That's efficacy, efficiency, and above all, evidence. So we're talking about, potent products that use less but last longer. We're talking about hybrid products or products that are formulated for every member of the household. And even things like waterless products as well that help reduce utility bills by consuming less resources. All these factors will appeal as prices start to go up. Above all though, evidence your claims. If you don't do anything else, focus on that. The cost of living crisis will see proof go to the top of a beauty consumer's priorities, and without that, they will not invest in your product.
Amazing. Thanks, Claire, for that answer. Our final question for today comes from a client asking, in the post-pandemic era, what's the future of colour cosmetics and makeup? Will it return, or has skincare irreversibly taken that place? Let's head to Seoul to hear what Sharon Aron, our strategist for beauty, has to say. Over to you, Sharon.
Thank you for your question, Carla. We've definitely seen skincare take center stage during the pandemic, with lockdowns that allowed consumers to really just take a break from having to wear makeup every day and instead invest and indulge in it as a form of self-care. Skincare is still here to stay, and it's being carried into makeup. We'll be seeing more multitasking, skincare-infused makeup and cosmetics, and this skinification of makeup appeals most to the lazy skinimalists who are looking for efficient products to streamline their beauty routines. A great example is a beauty brand called Euphoria that creates makeup that you can quote-unquote actually sleep in because it's that good for your skin. So products will have to be safe and non-toxic, infused with skincare benefits without falling short of efficacy, and designed to embrace diversity while encouraging colorful self-expression to resonate with future consumers.
Fantastic insight there. Thank you, Sharon. Our team's intelligence report on the future of makeup 2025 shows how creativity and technology are at the forefront of innovation in this sector. That's it for this week. If you have any questions or comments that you'd like answered, please pop them in the comments box for our team. I'm Carla Bizashi, and I'll see you next time.